Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we continue with we tutoring with regards to a web. To be specific, we get to model, we get with controller, and we get to views. We continue with the model tutoring. First, I forget the model, meaning with database within at the back end. Let we log in and see. Good. We get with various databases now here. We make use of this database. Good. When I answer, we come to Visual Studio, come to model, right click, select the option add, come to a new item, then select data and select Ado.net data entity model. Then write the name of your model. Let's say I can write some for let be the same as we database. I'm sorry, same as the web. Now we say SL EDSA, then we continue, select add Naya. Good. Select this option. We get 4 options then. This one are code first from database, meaning it generates all the classes then from the database based on all the tables and how they did from the database. The opposite of an in this, they generate an empty schema. We are in you, they get them exactly the way we want them, whether I want table or not table. Whereas this one and this one also they work the same, but this one from the database and this one also from the database. This one is a counter for you in the form of an entity relational diagram. What are they talk about? We come to the database now. We open this database. We come to diagram here and expand them. We click this relational diagram now and see how it is. Now this exactly this architecture they give now the back end. So now this Visual Studio, if you select this option here, or if you don't want from the database but you also want for design the same way, we are in it select this one. But for the purpose of the class, we take this one here. When I code first from database, we say next. Good. And get your connection string. You click this new connection. You wait for them for a minute or few seconds. It can give you a dialog for select. Good. You server name is put dots. Then you get 2 mode of authentication. You get the Windows, you get the server authentication. For the purpose of this class, we'll take this server authentication mode and enter the password. Good. So if the password you get mistake or the username mistake today, what will happen? You're not able for login. If you test connection now, it is successful because it's correct. But if the password wrong, I test connection like that. So if I want to open this one again, like that. But if the password and the username correct, are they able to open? Give me all the databases. Which one I want to make use of? This one, EDSA. Select them and say okay. Yeah, set. Then they can include the sensitive information into a meaning. You username and password so that you get your way out smooth. You say next. Good. It retrieve all the tables and for you. For the purpose of this class, we want for divide this session into 2. One for get with database first into we model. Then how for manipulate in case, for example, I select all the table them, but deliberately I put some of the tables in. We are going to add because of the next video. We are going to show how to get in case you forget a table or you add a table requirement change from the client in view. Then you want to add certain features then, meaning into your database or a field into your database. Then how to get them done. Now you make at the left then few tables there so that we will get away to that. We say finish. Then it can generate all the classes them, meaning all the tables in each table in a class. Then, but the beauty about them, it generates the parent table for you, where we call SL EDSA, the big model. These are the big model. Just like you get your computer, you get your motherboard, where you get all the other devices and peripherals that we connected into them. The same they happen with this end part of the code. We get the big model like this. You get all the table them inside. You see, you get the branch. The branch gets invariable. We understand say when we want for manipulate the table layer, we call a variable rather than we call a branch table itself. So as a result, it puts plural into each of them. That's what they do. So you see the data sets, meaning a table gets a variable. Now the variable they call for manipulate the table. Then in all its so the beauty about Kanaya, where I want to explain deeply, each of them table layer, when an entity, it gets what we call a model builder. The model builder already focus on the fields that we get for deal with, then table layer, like branch, how many fields in the day? If there are 4 or 5 fields in the day, now they deal with which they talk about account to the database. I expand my table generator, then I look for branch, right click, account to designer, all the fields are already there, then properties are already there, now they deal with. But it always keep 2. Anyone we know to like the int and the date, they deal with them. But anyway, we in a virtual way in the front end of we coding, we can call string. Now they deal with. Now make if you go to the model builder IDC name, it but ID not the branch ID because we declare branch ID as int, meaning na number. So they deal with that. Let me go there and see quickly. If we can, we want for see to model builder downside for each one of them right and there. Let me see the model builder of RAM. They see branch ID. You don't see, but we get branch name, city, address, phone number. But when they come to chiefdom, you see chiefdom ID. The reason being for chiefdom ID, they'll come back to the database and look for chiefdom. Chiefdom ID, it will be a voucher. Now we watch. You don't see, because now string I make you see chiefdom ID, it did it. Now this I want for sure now as a logic. Then what it happen? Each of the tables are within here as a data set, you get in your classes with in parameters already for add there. If you want to navigate for go, just hold the control key and point to any of them table, let's say branch, click branch, it open up for you. So you don't see, you get all these other fields now here, set, look, branch ID, you don't see all the right there, branch name, branch city. But the beauty way I want to explain about this data annotation and schema. The data annotation now yeah, they help you forget this for modify your parameters or your fields and further. Let's say for example, if I pull this data annotation now, this length where I put now for enforce say now 50 characters and for enter now, they will enforce because of this data annotation on the day. If I pull it now, see what will happen. If they give me error, you see all these enforcements I make, they give me error for them. So under the uses statements where I invoke, it give the data annotation, the data schema for tell you about the table. Say, hey, this is a table. We already know what we call by schema. If you don't know, further read about database, you understand what we call schema. As a result, we now have to take not too long. They go to the next tutorial where they can help we for know further how we go able for manipulate we recursion proper in terms of modeling. Once again, I will sit to we model first video and meaning proper video for model. We continue meaning we don't 1, 2, 3, 4 video. Follow and see with video 1, video 2, video 3. Don't forget for hitting the like button and also for click the notification bell so that you will get subsequent videos where they come. Once again, I say